Yeah, today we're going to talk about different kind of variations in the cricketing balls that have been used over time. We talk about surfaces and how they play out, but I've been joined by the legendary Waqar Younis, and who better to talk us about the variations in cricketing balls over the years?
Aruj, we have seen so many changes being made over the years. The laws changed and the bat sizes changed, the weights changed. But when you talk about cricket balls, the only thing is changed is the manufacturers. And of course, the seam, and the pronounced seams or the flat seams. And now I've got different, cricket balls which been used in Test match cricket. In our days, when I first played, this was the ball which was used, which is great, which is a local cricket ball, made in Pakistan, which was not a bad ball. And see, what I'm just trying to sort of compare is, this is a brand new ball, this is an old ball. This is about 50 years old, still pretty brand new. I mean, it stays really rock.
Old.
Yeah, still really stays rock hard. Yeah. So nothing much changed. And let's talk about the Kookaburra here, because that's also very, very similar. Very brand new ball, which is looks very good. The seam is not as pronounced as you'll see probably with the Duke cricket ball, and this is also somewhere around 50 overall. This is like totally gone. It's not really easy for a bowlers to sort of bowl, especially on a surface where there's nothing much you can really get sideways. And let's talk about the Duke cricket ball. This is, I feel, the best cricket ball made. This is probably the oldest cricket ball used in Test match cricket. Beautiful seam, nice, beautiful dark color, which you always want as a fast bowler. Seam is very pronounced, so I think this is probably, for me, it's the best ball. And this is also like sort of around 40 overs old and still stays very, very hard. And talk about pink ball. This is pink ball, which has been used in day-night cricket. Beautiful. Once again, it's a Kookaburra cricket ball, but once the light comes on, it is very, very difficult to sort of handle, especially in Australia and South Africa. And this is again about 40 overs old, becomes very, very difficult to bat on. So there are different balls, but I feel when you're playing in this sort of condition in Pakistan on a surface, there's nothing much for the bowlers. I feel Kookaburra is the right ball. We have made so many changes over the years. You know, we brought Kookaburra, Duke, and then went back to Kookaburra, Grays. But I feel, for me, this is the best ball.
Waqar, you obviously worked with the Pakistan team and in so many places. You worked with a lot of spinners as well.
Yeah.
Now, for me as a leg spinner, I always like something with a pronounced seam.
Yeah.
We played with the Kookaburra, of course, which didn't get a lot of purchase. But again, I think if you go with the spinner's point of view and the people you've worked with, you played with the great Sir Glenn Mushtaq as well. What kind of ball would he have preferred with, obviously, to get purchase off the surface?
You enjoyed it with Duke cricket ball, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So I feel you can go and ask Sir Glenn. He will say Duke cricket ball, because it's easy to grip. It's got seam, and if you land on the seam, you'll get some purchase out of the surface or any surface. So I think for me, this is the best cricket ball. But then again, different conditions. In Australia, South Africa, where there's a lot more bounce, I don't think you can play with this one. Kookaburra is probably the best there. For our conditions, I feel Duke is the ball to play with.
Thanks, Waqar, very much for joining me. And like you've heard from him, evolution and revolutionizing the game, it's what makes it exciting.